Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to tonight's live stream coverage of Greater St. Helens League 3A boys basketball. We got a good one here tonight between the visiting Evergreen Plainsmen and the Kelso Hilanders. Good to have you with us, Nick Sisson, on behalf of N2 Media. What a week it's been already for the live streams. Had a chance to go cover both Civil War games between Mark Morris and Ari Long, girls and boys alike, and they did not disappoint. And Kelso last on the tour bus this week, taking on an Evergreen team that they battled with hard last season, late in the year, right here on Kelso's court, defeating the Plainsmen and clinching a league championship #1 berth. Kelso not quite up to the same record as they were last year, and going through some transitional times with some younger players, but they have really battled hard throughout the season here, on the way to a 4-10 record on the season. 0-2 in the Greater St. Helens League 3A League, looking to get off the schneid here tonight. Same can be said, though, for the Evergreen Plainsmen. They also find themselves 0-2 in league play and 4-9 overall on the season. They still have one of the most dynamic guards in the league in Des Daniel and his 15 points per ball game. Kelso coming off of a victory against Washougal a few days ago, back here at home on the 13th, defeating the Panthers by 3, 55-52. Briar Iddings has had a couple of really solid performances, including in that game. And the senior looks to keep it going here tonight for the Hilanders in front of the home crowd. John Webb on the PA here tonight to give us our introductions for both teams and their starting lineups. Your national anthem performed by the Kelso Pep Band. We're going to meet the starting lineups for both teams first. The Evergreen Plainsmen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, national anthem has been played. Introductions have been made. We are just about set for tip-off in this GSHL 3A boys basketball contest. One thing's for certain, that one of these two teams will walk away with their first league win on the season here tonight. Bronson Miller into the starting lineup here for the Hilanders to go with Briar Iddings, Owen Dahl, Reese White, and Tucker Amrine. Daniel Zuba and Reese White battle for the jump, and it's controlled by Kelso. We are underway. Skip pass near side rotation, a corner three by Iddings on the way. Cash right away. Briar Iddings gets off to a great start, 3-0 Kelso. Daniel with it, being guarded by Briar. Moves it to the far side. Evergreen looking back near side here. Living outside, a pick and roll. Pass goes far wing. 5 on the shot clock. Spear loses the ball, gets it to the top of the circle. A drive, shot missed, no good, and it's Bronson Miller with the board. The Hilanders looking to extend an early lead here on their second possession. Iddings nearly loses it into the backcourt, but recovers. White runs baseline, gets it out near wing. Dahl with it now, goes back here to the corner. Amrine dials up another, and it's no good, just short. Rebound far side, Spear. Spear, hesitation dribble, cut off by Amrine. Now near side. Daniel given plenty of space here on the high screen. Zuber rolls. Daniel double teamed. Amrine nearly deflected it, and now it is deflected by Miller, and Miller goes up with the left and scores. It's an early 5-0 lead for Kelso. Defense leading to offense. Spear drops it off down low. Zuber kicks it out, back to Spear. Spear, a deep three. Nothing but net for Kai Spear. Zone defense here in the early going by the Plainsmen. Miller catches near the baseline, goes inside to White. White fouled on the way up, and he'll head to the line for 2. They got that foul on C.J. Johnson. That's his first personal and the first Evergreen team foul. And the first free throw missed short by White. We're going to get a substitute into the game here. Darren Schmidt into the game. Second free throw by White is good, and Reese on the board now. Kelso on top by 3. Far corner triple wide open. Spear misses this one. Iddings battling with White. Same team. White ends up taking it, losing the ball. Evergreen trying to hurry with some numbers, and near corner three is airballed. Tiptoeing the baseline and keeping it in is Miller. Transition opportunity for Kelso. A kick out here near side to Iddings from White. White on the baseline. This is how you beat the zone. He goes underneath the basket, misses the shot, and tries to wrap it around, but he's on the baseline, out of bounds. Triton Hagdahl Daniel checking in, as well as number 5 Anthony Robinson. Into the ball game for Evergreen is Keegan Windy. (6'3" Hilanders. drive down the lane, shot no good. Robinson corrals the rebound for Kelso. And we've got a whistle, and the shot clock did not get reset. 24 seconds will be put on the clock. High screen by Hagdahl Daniel, and he rolls and gets it. Ball rotated here, Iddings. Again, looking at this 2-3 zone. Hagdahl Daniel sets up just inside the foul line, misses, gets his own board, goes up with the left, and this one rolls off. Rebound Schmidt. Outlet near side. Shake left, drive, shot with the left, no good there. Iddings with the board. Nice feed down low. On the block is Hagdahl Daniel. He's fouled for his effort and will head to the free throw line for 2. So far, great ball movement by Kelso to find the creases in the zone. The Highlanders working on their second trip to the free throw line here. And the first is good. Kelso has a team shooting nearly 54% from the line. Hagdahl Daniel averages 9 per contest and gets his first point of the game, 7-3 Highlanders. And he's 2 for 2. And we've got AJ Fabian into the ball game. Checks in for Bronson Miller. Last year it was Evergreen that got off to a scorching hot start, but Kelso was able to weather the storm with a bunch of senior leadership, and the outlet pass after a steal by Kelso trying to get it to Fabian is off of him and out of bounds. Evergreen will get it back. Last year it was quite a battle between Hayden Yor and Des Daniel. Evergreen as a team shot the lights out in the first quarter, but off to a slow start here tonight. Daniel wants a screen left and gets it. Double team, finds the slip. Schmidt kicks it out. Driving a kick far side. A little runner short. Offensive rebound putback is down for Darren Schmidt. And we've got a whistle. Tucker Amrine into the game for Iddings. And again, they're trying to fix the shot clock thing here. And we got a shoe being tied, so referee Reese Baker's gonna halt the action here. Tony Hobson needs to do up his laces. All alone underneath the basket. Fabian, no good. Hobson did a good job of going straight up and not fouling there. And he brings it up near side for Evergreen. Drive inside, drop step spin, shot no good. They call a travel on Daniel. Turnover Plainsmen. Spear back into the game, as well as Hudson Nellis. 2:58 to go first quarter. Robinson pulls the trigger from downtown and hits. Anthony Robinson puts Kelso on top, 11-5. Nice closeout there. Nellis kicks near side three, no good. Rebound Schmidt over Triton, and a three from the far wing is good. That is Cohen Taylor. Ball deflected down low, stolen away. Evergreen fouled on the way up. See who they got this one on. It's going to go against Owen Dahl, his first personal. Plainsmen looking to battle back here. Trailed the entire first quarter. Crossover, double team by Amrine. Leaves his man, that's Spear, who gets it, goes far side. Schmidt thought he was out of bounds, no whistle. Spear off the dribble, tough shot from 12, no good. Offensive rebound, Schmidt throws it up, and it's no good. Rebound, Fabian. Pass down low, wide open on the near block is Hagdahl Daniel. Gets his own rebound, and he's fouled on the floor, but got to imagine that Triton's a little frustrated. He wasn't able to convert on that one. Nice find down low. Iddings back into the game. He'll inbound it for Kelso. Wide open, Hagdahl Daniel misses another. Long outlet. Long step through in the lane, shot up no good from Windy. Long outlet near side, Iddings leaves it short. Tapped out, and it's going to be out of bounds, Evergreen basketball. Parker Stewart into the game for the Highlanders, checking in for Hagdahl Daniel. 11-8, Kelso with the advantage. Approaching the 1 minute mark here in the first. Shot up, good defense by Fabian. Another offensive rebound and another putback attempt, no good. Stewart corrals the rebound. And we got a travel on Stewart. Couldn't get set in time. CJ Johnson back into the game here. .1 now left in the first. A deep three by Spear. This one's short. Offensive rebound here, though, by Cohen Taylor. Skip near side. Daniel looking for his first points. Steps through in traffic. Stewart did a good job going straight up on the help defense, but he touches the ball with his foot on the baseline. Evergreen will get another opportunity. Shot clock off, 22.1 left in the game clock. Into the corner, a three ball is up and no good. Foul, though, on the shot. Iddings fouls Daniel. Good sportsmanship there. Iddings lending a hand to Daniel to pull him up off of the hardwood. First free throw lined up and on the way. Daniel misses left. Two more here for Daniel. Hits. Hobson back into the game. Schmidt will head to the bench. Daniel's third free throw attempt on the way, and it's good. 2 out of 3 for Des Daniel. A three here by Robinson, no good. Stewart goes over Spear, kicks it, Amrine, extra pass. 6 on the clock, Iddings to the elbow. Fabian kicks, Robinson again for 3. No, Fabian puts it back up, nearly able to beat the buzzer, just missed the shot. Good effort there by Fabian at the end. Kelso has led the entire quarter, but Evergreen has closed it to as close as you can without tying or taking the lead. 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. Kelso with the advantage. It'll be Plainsmen basketball to start the second quarter. Nice feed down low. Daniel loses it on the way up. Might have been deflected by Iddings. Evergreen retaining possession, though, and a drive by Daniel and a kick by Daniel to the corner. Three ball, no good. Offensive rebound putback is good, and Evergreen has their first lead. C.J. Johnson with the putback, and a little press being administered here by the Plainsmen. Iddings kicks it out. Dahl, no look pass, near side on the baseline. Stewart misses short and then fouls after the miss. First foul on Stewart, first team foul of the quarter for the Hilanders. Daniel, fancy dribbling. Goes left wing, gets it back near wing. A three by Daniel is good. Des Daniel starting to get going. He's got 5. That's his first field goal. Long outlet pass up ahead. Iddings runs the court well. Misses the shot, though. Johnson bothered the shot, and the rebound collected. But on the baseline, a Plainsman, Hobson, gives it back to the Hilanders. So Daniel with his first field goal, now 5 points. Iddings inbounds it, fake handoff by Miller. Miller double team, throws a pass to a cutter under the basket. Dahl, but it's stolen away. Daniel, the trailer, a triple on the way, nothing but net. 8 now for Des Daniel, and it's a 30-second timeout by the Hilanders. Just like that, Evergreen starts the quarter on an 8-0 run. Now they lead 18-11, 6:41 left in the first half. Fans, it's been a fantastic week of basketball action. Appreciate all the support. Just in case you were not aware, we went over a live stream viewing audience record for that Civil War boys basketball game Wednesday at Mark Morris High School, and a total viewership number of over 3,600 clicks and views on that game. So appreciate everybody's support. It means the world, and hoping that we could sometime achieve that number once again, and maybe I'd really like to get to the 4,000, 5,000 mark before it's said and done this season, and might have a chance to do it depending on some playoff matchups perhaps, when the rest of the state is watching closely. Kelso with the basketball after the timeout. They go far side. This is Dahl for 3. No. Hobson with the rebound. Outlet, far side, now cutting it back near side is Spear. Spear being guarded by Dahl, gets rid of it. Cohen-Taylor skips it, Hobson far side. Ball poked loose. Hobson can't pick it up because Dahl sneaks in and takes it. Dahl all the way, his first basket. And that ends the run. 18-13 Evergreen. Hobson finds Johnson, a whistle and an offensive foul before, and it's going to go against Des Daniel. And it looks like a technical has been administered to Daniel. And Daniel cannot believe it. So at the free throw line, shooting the technical free throws is Iddings. And Iddings hits the first. 4 now for Breyer, who's averaging 11.5 per contest. Second free throw good by Breyer. 5 now, and Kelso gets the ball. They should probably add points to the score. It's 18-15, and there they go. Innings inside all alone. Miller goes up with the left. Finds a crack in the zone and scores. Miller now with 4. Kelso has responded with a 6-0 run. Daniel travels, loses the ball, goes up and scores. 10 now for Daniel. Pass to the elbow. Kick out, Miller now with it out of the corner. Innings near wing. Dahl dribbles in, loses his footing and the ball. Daniel drives and kicks. Good ball movement here, far side. Spear enters it on the block. A double team, a kick out. Back to Spear in front of the student section. No. Rebound, Reese White for Kelso, and a foul out of frustration there by Darren Schmidt over the back. 4:41 to go here in the second. Daniel takes a breather for Evergreen. Schmidt also heading to the bench. And the scoreboard's either not working well tonight or someone's asleep at the wheel because they didn't put that foul up on the board yet. Robinson nearly loses it far side. There it goes. That's the second personal. That's what I was trying to see for Schmidt. Good ball movement here. Robinson might have passed up the best look. Gets it to Dahl. Could be a better one, though. Oh, and Dahl now with 5 ties it up. See how Evergreen can maintain their momentum with Daniel on the bench. Lob down low. Stolen away by White. Robinson, ball fakes. Moves it to Dahl, top of the circle. Inside Miller, kicks. Robinson for 3. Yes! Robinson with his second triple, and Kelso reclaims the lead, 23-20. They are on a 12-2 run. Dangerous pass. Innings close to coming up with a steal there. Tight defense, well extended beyond the three-point line by the Hilanders. A ball fake and a drive and a foul on the floor. It was Nellis. Gave a nice little head fake from the top of the circle. Robinson's going to pick up the foul. Triton Hagdahl Daniel checking back in for Kelso. Hobson back out there, as well as Cohen Taylor for Evergreen. 3:16 left second quarter, 23-20. Scott's with the advantage. Ball tipped out of bounds, last touched by Robinson. And now a whistle. And the shot clock reset. So now they got to figure out how much was on it. Reese Baker having a laugh with Coach Joe Kinch here. A near wing 3 by Taylor. No. Rebound Innings. Innings very close to being on the baseline. And the ball is thrown back to Innings, and he didn't have his head around, and then we've got a foul on Kelso. Hobson diving in there, trying to get the ball back for Evergreen. And the Plainsmen will have possession. It's the third team foul on the Hilanders, and they got that on Hagdahl Daniel, his first. And there's a steal. Owen Dahl. Here's the, oh no. Foul after the miss too. Dahl wide open with the left, frustrated there. And we're gonna get a 30-second timeout, Evergreen. We'll keep it right here on the Plainsman side of things with 2:46 left in the first half. I was about to say we're probably gonna hear the "he's a freshman" chant. But Dahl unable to finish that opportunity there. Still a great job reading the pass and coming away with the steal. Got to find the silver lining in just about anything. Quick 30-second timeout here. Teams have swapped the leads here so far. Score update over at R.A. Long High School. R.A. Long leading Hawkinson 23-8 at the end of the first quarter. Back to action here at Kelso. Driving a kick, Hobson, baseline drop off down low, and a deflection or a short pass ends up in the hands of Robinson. Hard to tell from this angle. And a reach is going to be called. It's going to go on Keegan Windy. That's his second, and it's the fourth team foul for the Plainsmen. Running baseline is White, kicking to the corner, three on the way, Iddings. White, offensive rebound, gets it back out. Breyer gives Kelso an opportunity for a second chance bucket here after the rebound by White. Robinson's three, no good. Rebound, Spear. Spear skips it, far side. Windy now. Back near side, Taylor. Taylor jabs right, enters the paint. Drop step spin, kick out. Nice feed down low on a great cut. White recovers well though, hands straight up. Taylor, bothered by Robinson, kicks. Spear creates a little space at the foul line. That jumper's off. Iddings with the board. Pass near side, kicked back out. Far elbow, Hagdahl Daniel kicks it. Good ball movement here, hard to keep up with by the Highlanders. Hagdahl Daniel moves it near side, Iddings, 10 on the shot clock. Breyer dribbling back out. Breyer, 4 on the shot clock. Drives left, creates some space, misses the shot short. Hobson with the board for Evergreen. Pass near side, trying to get out in transition. Maybe a push off there by Spear, but he drops it off beautifully for Johnson, and it's a bucket. 1 point lead. Dahl enters the paint, backdoor cut, White, reverse layup is in. Reese White now with 3. Spear, given some space, decides to keep dribbling. Now moves it here to the top. Dangerous pass, nearly a steal. High screen set by Johnson. Hesitation dribble. Hobson goes up. Right hand finish. Count the bucket and one. Wow, how did he finish that one? Got underneath Hagdahl Daniel and was able to control the rock. Put it high off the window. Big bucket there. That's his first of the ball game. And Tony Hobson at the line. Chance at the old-fashioned three-point play here. And the opportunity to tie cashed in by Hobson. 25 all. Kelso using some clock here as the shot clock is off. They're going to hold for the final look here, or close to it. Iddings dribbling around, moves it top of the circle. Hagdahl Daniel picks up his dribble. Amrine now with it. Checks the clock, throws it up, and nothing drawn up there. 25 apiece between Kelso and Evergreen here at Kelso High School. It was a 1-point game at the end of the first. Evergreen ends up winning the quarter 14-13 to tie this ball game up. 10 minutes till the start of the second half.
Behind one of our fantastic cheerleaders. Let's get 5 cheerleaders out there to be the line leaders. 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then 2 underneath the hoop. Baseline. 5 at half.
Fans, we're going to take an audio timeout here, and we're going to total up some numbers. We'll be back to talk about them in a couple of minutes. Stick around. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Just about ready to start the third quarter of action here in a tied ball game between Evergreen and Kelso. 25 all after the first 16 minutes. Des Daniel leads the way for the Plainsmen. 10 points in that first half. And then we got C.J. Johnson with 4, Kai Spear with 3, Tony Hobson with 3, Cohen Taylor with 3, and Darren Schmidt with 2. 25 total tonight, or so far the first half for Evergreen. And for Kelso, 6 for Anthony Robinson leads the way for the Hilanders. 5 for Briar Iddings and Owen Dahl. 4 for Bronson Miller, 3 for Reese White, and 2 for Triton Hagdahl Daniel. 25 at the half for the Hilanders. It was 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. Kelso led the entire quarter. And then Evergreen started the second out on a quick 8-0 run to take an 18-11 lead. Kelso would respond and go on a run of their own, outscoring the Plainsmen 14-7 beyond that point in the second quarter. Again, both teams looking for their first GSHL 3A victory. Prairie and Mountain View doing battle tonight. Prairie with the lead 30-20. Excuse me, ooh, sneeze just crept up there. 30-27 Prairie at the half, and that game being played at Mountain View High School. Both Ari Long and Mark Morris in action. Mark Morris playing host to Hudson's Bay, and Ari Long entertaining the Hawkinson Hawks. Second half, getting ready. Kelso basketball. Nice crossover. White drives and kicks. An open shot for Dahl. No. White taps and keeps it alive. Miller trying to hustle it down, can't get to it. Plainsmen grab the board. Drive inside, tough shot. That is, I believe, Nellis with the bucket. I'll have to go check. A steal and another bucket here quickly by Kai Spear. Evergreen quickly out in front here by 4. And the ball nearly thrown away. 5 on the shot clock. Miller gets it to Dahl. Dahl knows it has to go up, and it's blocked. And they're going to say possession change before the buzzer. Daniel, hesitation dribble, shoulders into contact, blocked on help defense. Ball faking a kick, Daniel for 3. Short and over the backboard, out of bounds. Another dangerous pass, partially deflected by Daniel. Amrine kicks far side, now Iddings goes opposite of a screen. Tough 18-footer is good. Wow, that was a bucket for sure by Briar Iddings. Leads the Highlanders now with 7. Nellis misses a shot. Dahl with it now for Kelso. And a potential reach there by Daniel, no call. Kick to the corner, Amrine gets it out. Amrine gets it back wide open. Cash, Amrine, his first basket. Kelso takes a 1-point lead. Back and forth we go. And there's a ball that's too high to handle, and Dahl gathers. I'm not going to say anything and jinx him this time. Dahl now with 7 after the transition bucket after the turnover. Kelso enjoying a lead now by 3. Nice pick and roll. Finish by Zubar. 32-31. Daniel drives, a 10-footer, short. Rebound by Kelso's Miller. Innings with it now, near wing 3 land. Takes the 3. Oh, that looked good. Rolls out. Offensive rebound, lands in the lap of Tucker Amrine, and he goes up near side off the glass. Kelso now leads it by 3. Nellis drops it off. Zubar into contact, throws it up, gets his own rebound, tries to throw it off of a Highlander, but it stays in bounds. Long pass up ahead, stolen back, thrown into play. It lands right in the lap of Miller, who finds a cutter. White. Whistle, timeout, Evergreen. Kelso battling back after falling behind by 4 early here in the quarter. Halfway through, they now lead by 5, 36-31. White with 5 after the bucket. Plainsmen basketball after the timeout, 36-31. Tough move inside by CJ Johnson, now with 6. Nice flash to the elbow. Miller finds a wide open Dahl. Short. Daniel with the board for Evergreen. Evergreen can tie with this free throw. And Daniel delivers. 13 now for Daniel. And after the timeout, Evergreen responding with a 5-0 run. Neither team can really get away from the other here. Ball deflected by Taylor and out of bounds into the Kelso student section. Highlanders retain possession. 25 on the shot clock. Hagdahl Daniel from the foul line, no. Rebound Johnson. Step through and a kick. Johnson's 3 is no good. Rebound Robinson. He can get out in front here and have numbers. Loses the ball on the way up. Good defense by Daniel, but Kelso retains. Inside. Hagdahl Daniel, count the bucket and 1. 4 points for Triton and a chance at the old fashioned. Couple subs coming in for Evergreen. Hobson back into the game and Windy as well. 2:58 to go, third quarter. And the free throw is no good from Hagdahl Daniel. Daniel, difficult pull-up fouled on the shot. Will head to the line for 2. Tucker Amrine called for the foul. Free throw is good by Daniel, now 14 in the game. Can hit his season average with a free throw right here. And does. 15 now for Daniel. Game tied again. Hagdahl Daniel back to the basket, kicks. Amrine pulls the trigger for 3. No. Tapped out of bounds by Hagdahl Daniel. Amrine feeling pretty good there after hitting that 3 a couple possessions ago. Was right on line, just a little short. Driving a kick far side, Taylor's 3 well short. Rebound Fabian. Outlet up ahead, running the court is Amrine. Dahl finds him, Amrine slows it up, finds a trailer. Fabian up high off the window, no good. Ball tapped and controlled by Hobson. Skip pass, gets to the near side. Windy, jump stop, count the bucket, and 1! First bucket for Keegan Windy, and we'll head to the line. Triton Hagdahl Daniel picks up his 3rd personal, and it's the 3rd Highlanders team foul. Free throw is out for Windy. Rebound Hagdahl. Near corner, a fake by Robinson. Robinson tied up by Hobson and didn't want to let go of the basketball even after the whistle. It's a foul on Hobson, they say. It's the 1st personal, 3rd Evergreen team foul. Parker Stewart checking in. Iddings as well out there. Hagdahl Daniel checking out. Fabian catches and goes up, no good. Tries to get his own rebound, can't do it. Schmidt able to box out and get that board. Evergreen working with a 2-point lead and the possession. Daniel onto the baseline. Schmidt back to the basket, can still put it down. Moves it back out Daniel. Daniel points left for a screen instead. Setting up near side on the block. Schmidt double team. Kicks a wide open Daniel, but we got a whistle. 3 in the key. Daniel hit the shot too. Iddings was looking ahead and Evergreen's defense wasn't quite in place yet. Robinson for 3, airballed. Hobson with the board. Daniel tries to get it back to Hobson, and he does. And another whistle. And the shot clock's now at 7. They don't reset it. .20 on the shot clock now. Backdoor cut, ball nearly thrown away. Hobson also running in the same direction for Evergreen, trying to fight off 2 Highlanders here, and a traveling is called against Hobson. 50.2 left in the 3rd. I got a feeling this 4th quarter is going to be pretty exciting here. Just a 2-point game. It's been tight all the way through. Largest lead of the game, 7 points by Evergreen. Robinson drives baseline, cut off, throws it away. Spear intercepts. Daniel gets out in front, goes up, lays it in, touches the glass as well. Daniel looking to steal an inbound. Iddings comes open. It's a 4-point lead. Daniel with 17 now, leading all scorers in the game. Iddings dribbling out, shot clock off. Tells Robinson go away. Robinson runs baseline far side. Pick and roll set up here with Stewart. Now Fabian moves it far side. Robinson for 3. Yes, what a huge bucket. Shooters shoot. Daniel gets it off. Good if it goes, and it's short. Buckle your seatbelt, fans. We've got a good one. 42-41. Evergreen with the advantage.
Seventh grader from Huntington Middle School, Jack Hadlock. He's got a chance at 48 free pizzas from your neighborhood Domino's. Hadlock, oh my, okay. The field goal is good. Let's give a big hand. Hadlock, you need to stay off the weights.
Well, the Domino's deep shot from deep went a little too far there. 42-41 your score. What a ball game here, folks.
Here we go, fans. Let your Hilanders hit it. We're down one quarter. Coming up.
Evergreen will have the basketball. 17 for Des Daniel, leading the way.
Evergreen basketball.
Anthony Robinson with 9 for the Hilanders. High pick and roll, hesitation dribble. Daniel high off the window, leaves it short, but an offensive rebound by Schmidt. And a near wing three is short from Spear. Schmidt another offensive rebound and a putback, but a traveling is called before the make. Iddings with it, goes inside. Miller flashes near side, turnaround shot from 8, gets the roll. Bronson Miller now with 6, and Kelso reclaims a 1-point advantage. Spear fouled on the drive. Robinson picks it up. It's his second personal. And a moving screen is called. Daniel had an open look, missed the shot. It's going to be on Hudson Nels, his first personal. Dahl at the foul line, nearly loses it. A 3 by Miller, looks long, and it is. White goes up against 4 Plainsmen, can't come away with it, and then we're going to get a whistle before the pass, and it's going to go against Briar Iddings, his third personal. It's the second Highlanders team foul, and this game could come down to some free throws. Amrine checks in for Robinson. A near wing 3, no good from Daniel. Good look there. Ball out of bounds. Last touched by Dahl. One-point game here, fourth quarter. Both teams looking for their first league win of the season. Spear with it, goes to Daniel, being guarded by Iddings. Feed inside. Schmidt shouldering into contact, lost it on the way up. White did a good job not fouling and gave up a little ground. Iddings thought about it, fires a pass inside as White flashes. Amrine's 3, no good. Ball loose, picked up. Daniel with it near side. Nellis might have got away with a walk, lost the ball, and it's last touched by Kelso. Evergreen trailing by 1 here, 6:10 to go. Spear bumped. These fouls are starting to add up here. This is the third team foul of the quarter. Amrine picks this one up. Such a close game here. Like I said, free throws could become a major factor Nellis goes inside near block. Schmidt kicks it far side now from the three-point line. Spear dribbling in, loses the ball a little, being tightly guarded by Amrine. Daniel double teamed. Amrine left his man Spear. Spear airballs it. 10 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Putback is good by Johnson. The Highlanders having trouble coming up with a rebound when they need it. Now trail it by 1. Dahl gets it top of the circle. Miller kicks it out. Baseline. White driving a kick into the backcourt. Was it touched by Evergreen? No, it wasn't. Over and back called Plainsman ball. 44-43. 5:25 left in the game. Johnson to inbound. Daniel still stuck on 17, hasn't scored in a minute. I mean, longer than an actual minute, but slang minute. Nellis takes a dribble in, leaves it short, and over the back called on Schmidt. That's going to be the second Plainsman team foul. It's going to be the third personal on Darren Schmidt. Far side, Dahl. Now top of the circle, Iddings, a 3. No, it was down and out. Working with a 1-point lead, Evergreen looking to build on that. Daniel double teamed. And Iddings got a hand on the ball, and it's last touched by Daniel. Good defense there from Briar Iddings, the senior. White checks out, Hagdahl Daniel back in. 3 personals for him. Miller double teamed, kicks. Open shooter is Amrine, and he hits! Tucker Amrine, and we got a timeout after the made basket by Kelso. 46-42 Highlanders. Amrine with 8. A lot of balance overall for Kelso. It's truly been the story of their ball game here today, as you just don't know who's going to step up and hit the shot. The total leaders here, 9 for Robinson, and then a log jam. 8 for Amrine, 7 for Iddings, 7 for Dahl, 6 for Miller, 5 for White, 4 for Hagdahl Daniel. The only guys to play for Kelso and not score so far tonight has been Parker Stewart and A.J. Fabian. Fabian on the mend after battling with some illness. Evergreen looking at a little half-court trap potentially, or full court pressure, and Kelso backs off after they do get it off or across half court. Cut across, down low, looking to go up is Johnson. Straight up on D is Hagdahl Daniel. Johnson misses long, and the ball's tapped away by Spear. Dahl regathers for Kelso. Iddings fires a pass inside, trying to go down low on the far block. Can't get it to Hagdahl Daniel. It's off his fingers, out of bounds. Tony Hobson back in for Evergreen. 3:37 left in the game. 1 foul to give for Kelso. 2 fouls to give for Evergreen. This ball, dangerous pass, and it is a dangerous pass right after that. But it's poked away, it's stolen back, and we're going to get a foul here on Bronson Miller. Tough break for the Highlanders. Had a steal, had it poked away from behind, and then incidentally fouls. 4th Highlanders team foul, first on Miller. Daniel drops it off, patiently going up as Johnson ties it up. Near side now, Kelso looking to push the pace, Iddings with it. Screen, Iddings, hesitation, dribble in the paint. Tough shot, rolls down though. 9 now for Briar Iddings. Kelso quickly reclaims the lead by 2. What a game. Spear gets up and under, it's blocked though by Amrine, and Amrine is out of bounds, trying to save. CJ Johnson entered double figures a couple moments ago with his most recent bucket. Now 10 points, matching his jersey number. Coach Kinch clapping his hands, trying to motivate his team to get a stop here. A whistle and an offensive foul called against Hobson. Looks like the Evergreen coaching staff, their body language is suggesting they're not happy that that call came from the very far side of the gym. Nevertheless, it was made. 2:20 left in the game. Skip pass, Iddings, a 3. Short, grazed the rim, rebound Daniel. Outlet up ahead, far side drive. Spear finds Johnson. Johnson blocked twice. Jump ball is called. Kelso possession. Iddings got it first. Hagdahl Daniel got his hand on the ball long enough to draw the jump. 2:06 left. Kelso no fouls to give. Evergreen with 1. Amrine finds the trailer. Hagdahl Daniel kicks. Kelso can afford to be a little bit more patient here. They want a good look. They go inside. It's blocked partially. Foul called as Miller goes up. Miller will get free throws, and it's going to be the 4th Evergreen team foul. These are big here for Bronson Miller. 6 in the game. Chance to give Kelso a 2-possession advantage. And the first, no good, off back iron. Can at least make it so it's a 3-point game here, so a 2 doesn't tie. Does. 7 now for Bronson Miller. Pass up ahead, thrown away, too high for Schmidt. Evergreen needs to compose itself. A lot of ball game left with 1:48, but they can't afford to foul. Both teams, 4 team fouls. Press broken. Kelso backs it out. Iddings now with it on the logo. 16 on the shot clock, gives it to Dahl. Dahl, high screen, good job. And it's an offensive foul against Kelso's Bronson Miller. No free throws on the offensive foul. Full timeout, Evergreen. That puts Kelso at 5 team fouls, but again, no free throws on an offensive foul. What a game we've been treated to here. This one's coming down to the wire here, folks. Evergreen possession. Got to imagine that in that huddle, Kelso is talking about how they can avoid having this guy hurt him. Daniel gets the inbound. High screen up top. Spear fires a hard pass to the baseline. Hobson can't handle it. It's out of bounds. 1:12 to go. Kelso can really do itself a favor by getting a bucket here of any kind, even a free throw. They break the pressure easily. Iddings with it now. Iddings bumped on the drive. Free throws coming for Briar Iddings with exactly 50 seconds left. And this is a guy that you definitely feel comfortable with at the free throw line if you're Kelso. Senior already stepped up and hit 2 technical free throws. Hits the first. 10 for Briar Iddings. This one rolls off. Kept alive momentarily by Miller, but rebounded Spear. 4-point game. Daniel drives, up and under, hits. And we got a timeout after the made basket. 38.2 left in the game. So there will be an 8-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Now you've got to figure out what the best strategy is here if you're Evergreen. Do you want to try to force Kelso to have to put up a shot and use the clock, risk fouling late in the clock, or do you want to foul right away and put them on the line, maybe foul someone away from the ball, and try to utilize as much game clock as possible? This is a very tough spot here as a coach, trying to figure out what the best strategy is to employ. All I can tell you is that this game ain't over yet. Most important thing to do for both of these teams is to rebound the basketball on any shot. Daniel, Hobson, Spear, Taylor, and Schmidt out there for Evergreen. Robinson in the game for Kelso. Iddings, Amrine, Dahl, Hagdahl, Daniel. Got to have your best free throw shooters on the court in this situation. So the Highlanders are going to go small, guard heavy here. Kelso breaks the pressure. Double team comes. Iddings passes out of it. Drop off down low. Hagdahl, Daniel goes up. He's fouled from behind. Missed the shot. So he'll head to the line for 2. Foul's going to be on Schmidt, I believe. No, they got it on Hobson. Hagdahl, Daniel hits the first, now 5. Big one coming. Robinson checks out. We got a timeout. It's a full charge timeout. Kelso. Big free throw upcoming here for Triton, Hagdahl, Daniel. Mountain View leads Prairie 50-49, 3:50 left in the game. Good one here at Kelso, folks. After each quarter, the score has not been separated by more than 1 point. Kelso with a 3-point advantage here. Hagdahl, Daniel can push it to a 4-point lead. 28 to go on the game clock. And here comes the big one for Triton. No good. Rebound, Daniel. Evergreen still with life here. Do they go for the quick two? Daniel bumped. He's going to head to the line. 20.6 left. Daniel, a good free throw shooter. Has a chance to cut it to one. Then if you're Evergreen, you're definitely fouling right away if he makes them both. Hits the first with the crowd getting loud over there on the far side in the student section specifically. Free throw good. Sub comes in, no timeout called here. CJ Johnson checking in for Schmidt. 1 point game. Daniel with 21, leading all scorers. Miller inbounds. Double team comes. Kelso passes out. Wolf from behind. Dahl jump stops. Nicely done. You might want to foul this guy here, but he's going to drive and go up, and he's fouled. Misses the shot. 8.6. Hagdahl Daniel will head right back to the line. 2 shots coming. Again, more pressure free throws here down the stretch. Hits the first. 6 for Triton. Hagdahl Daniel in the game. Got to imagine a rebound, you might get a timeout. Maybe Evergreen can play through if Daniels gets the rebound. He's on the low block. Hagdahl Daniel hits them both. And we do get a timeout. Hilanders take the timeout. 8.6 left in the game. Now Evergreen is most likely going to be doing everything they can to fire up and hit a 3 to extend the game. Man, what a game it's been, though, all the way through. Evergreen just simply doesn't have time to try to go for the quick 2. The only scenario that works in is if you're wide open and somehow you get fouled and make the shot. I don't really see that being in play here. Obviously, if you're Evergreen, you want to try to get Daniel a good look in a one-on-one situation or off of a screen, but you got to imagine Kelso is going to be showing on that screen and trying to double the ball immediately and get it out of Daniel's hands. They might just live with the result of somebody else beating them. Obviously, it won't beat them at this point, but send the game to OT potentially. 8.6, Amrine is going to face guard on Daniel, and he's holding him. I think he's going to foul him, and he does, yep. And I don't know if that was necessarily the direct strategy, but Daniel is going to head to the line. 7.9, and now their officials are talking about it. I think that Daniel was trying to plead his case for an intentional foul. Daniel misses the first. Well, whatever the plan was, Amrine's foul proves to be effective. Daniel more than likely going to be intentionally missing on this one, but I'm done predicting. Misses it. Rebound Hagdahl Daniel. Foul against Evergreen. And 7.6 left. It ain't over yet. Hagdahl Daniel will walk to the other end. Line up 2 free throws. Kelso 7.6 seconds away from their first league victory of the season. Hits, 2-possession game. 8 for the senior Hagdahl Daniel. Now Kelso backs off, not wanting to foul. Hagdahl Daniel misses. It's almost an offensive rebound, and it is a tie-up. Innings and Spear jump ball. 4.6 left. Still a 2-possession game. The only thing Kelso needs to avoid here is fouling on a 3-point attempt. Daniel gets the inbound, has to hurry, jumps into contact, throws it up, misses the shot. That's going to do it. Kelso will send the home fans home happy on Kelso Youth Basketball Night. The youngsters get a chance to see their, I guess, idols, role models, all of the above, defeat Evergreen 54-50. Kelso battles back after trailing by 1, heading into the final quarter. They led for pretty much the entire fourth. Evergreen couldn't figure out a way to get back and win the game, but definitely a game that both teams badly wanted to win. Fans, we need to talk player of the game. Boy, I mean, you know, it's okay, I guess, tonight. Des Daniel, obviously, 21 points. Had the most points on the court. For Kelso, man, I don't know. I think Briar Hiddings is probably the guy. 10 points. Senior Anthony Robinson, 9 off the bench. Hagdahl Daniel did end up putting the game away with some free throws late. Kind of battled through a couple moments of foul trouble there. Bronson Miller, 7. Owen Dahl, 7. Amrine with 8. Amrine hit some big threes when they needed him to. And then that foul, honestly, that he had there at the end proved to be a pretty effective decision there. But Kelso ends up winning this one, and they're 5-10 overall on the season. 1-2 in the GSHL. And for Evergreen, they dropped to 4-10 and 0-3 in league play. What a battle it was, though, between teams that faced off in the highest stakes game of last year's league competition here at Kelso. But the Hilanders get into the win column, and the young guys get the opportunity to finish off a game here and get something to feel good about heading down the stretch here. Still a lot of season left. Anything can happen. Kelso will play Heritage here coming up soon, and then they're going to redo the schedule once again and go through the slate between Prairie, Mountain View, and Evergreen, and again Heritage. But what a battle it was. 11-10 at the end of the first quarter. Kelso with a 1-point lead, and then it was tied heading into the half, 25-25. Evergreen slightly winning the third quarter and taking a 1-point lead into the fourth at 42-41. But the Hilanders gutted out late. Tucker Amrine, a big triple and some big free throws down the stretch for the Hilanders. Briar Hiddings is going to be the player of the game for Kelso, and with them getting the win, he's the overall player of the game with 10 points. He came out and hit the first bucket of the game and set the tone for Kelso. They came up with some big defensive plays as well. good leadership for Briar Innings. Hit some tough free throws. So I'm going Briar Innings tonight as the player of the game. But an incredibly balanced scoring sheet again for Kelso. They had a total of 7 players score the rock here tonight. Nobody with less than 5. Nobody with more than 10. So that's literally the definition of the middle for sure. Well, folks, we're going to go ahead and wrap the broadcast up here and get packed up. It's been a long week, and we don't have anybody to wait on to visit with. So we do appreciate you coming out and supporting the live stream effort tonight and throughout the entire week. Let's take a look here and see what the schedule looks like upcoming for N2 Media. I do believe that we've got a big one next Friday. RA Long hosting Columbia River. Yes, that is the case. Before that, though, we've got girls basketball on the 21st, Tuesday. The Washougal Panthers take on the RA Long Lumberjills. And then the 23rd, Thursday, Mark Morris heads to Ridgefield to do battle with the Spuds girls basketball action. So we've got 2 girls games next week, and then we finish up the week at RA Long, Columbia River. Speaking of RA Long, the Lumberjacks helped head coach Jeray Key earn his 100th win as the head coach of RA Long in a 78-45 win over the Hawkinson Hawks. Here at Kelso, the Hilanders come away with the win 54-50 as they gutted out here tonight. On behalf of Kelso Evergreen and N2 Media, this is Nick Sisson saying so long from Kelso. 54-50, Hilanders win it. Back at it next week. Hope you all have a great night.